Keith Fraser for SecondsOut TV. I'm here with Mick Hennessy, who's promoting Saturday night's big fight, who is between WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Joseph Parker, and the challenger from England, Hughie Fury. Welcome.
Thanks, Keith.
Listen, this is a big fight. In fact, as you've rightly said, this is one of the most evenly matched heavyweight fights in a long time. And it's on a new platform. It's on YouTube, pay-per-view. How do you see that going?
Well, like you said, I think this is, you know, may not be the biggest commercial heavyweight fight, but definitely, without question, the best heavyweight fight out there at the minute. It's a 50-50 fight with two unbeaten world-class heavyweights. As far as YouTube goes, it's on youtube.com/Parker Fury. We're going to have a brilliant production and an excellent event. It's you know, it doesn't come any bigger than YouTube. It's the biggest video platform in the world. You know, they got access to 1.5 billion unique users per month. So we're going worldwide with this, and you know, everything's been done to perfection. Brilliant production, a brilliant technical side from YouTube. It's very easy to pay for. It's, you know, everyone at some point or other uses Google Wallet. It's 2 free steps, takes 30 seconds, and you're in. You can pay for it. It's a very, very easy procedure, and unlike others, it's you know, it gets used so much worldwide. Such a big organisation, you know, it's not going to crash.
At the start of the press conference, there was a bit of a kerfuffle, and I understand that was to do with the selection of British officials for this fight. Do you think that will have a bearing on this contest, considering you've got one guy from England and one guy from New Zealand? Well,
what I do think is, I think Parker's camp has been bitching and whinging from day dot. They're absolutely going round the houses about irrelevant things, really, and it just come to a head today. It really did. So they're basically saying that they think we've got a hand in the people who are picking the officials. Now, for me, in my opinion, that's disgraceful, because you know, we've got no hand in what the WBO do. We've got no hand in what the British Boxing Board of Control do. We've got no influence whatsoever there. They pick the officials, and they go by their rules and regulations. Now, if the WBO and the British Boxing Board of Control can sort it out, then that's the end of it. You know, he works within his contract, within his rules, and that's where it's at. Actually coming here and saying what he did today was disgraceful. And as I say, as I said up there was no need for it. I had a conversation with him this morning. I'm trying to smooth it over with the board, because I just want the fight to happen the weekend. I've got no influence, but they wanted to speak to him to try and resolve the matter. So I even sent him all the numbers for Robert Smith, because Robert Smith said about speaking to him, and he basically said to me, yeah, I won't do it before the press conference, because I asked him to. He said, I'll do it afterwards. Now I know why he wanted to come in and do that.
Well, putting all that stuff to one side, I think it is a very evenly matched contest. How do you see the fight going?
I think that I think it's going to be explosive early, and I think both fighters are going to have to be on their game. I think that Hughie, I think his range and his athleticism will pay dividends down the line. I think he can mix it now. He's really starting to punch hard, Hughie. I think that he can mix it early, no problem. But I think he's just got that range on Parker where you think he's in range and he's not. And when they start, you know, exchanging blows, I think down as the fight goes on and goes on and goes on, I think, you know, he'll walk onto a heavy dig from Hughie and go.
And of course, you know, we shouldn't really look past Saturday night. Everyone does it. This is a very, very exciting division now. What do you see going forward? Let's assume Hughie Fury wins and wins well on Saturday night. Then what?
Well, look, you've got to look at the unification fight straight away, haven't you? You've got to look at the Deontay Wilders. You've got to look at the Anthony Joshua fight. All fights that he's got the style to win. You know, Hughie, as I said, he's a brilliant athlete. He's a master boxer. What people don't realise about him is he's a tough man. He's a hard case, Huey. You know, he's going to, I believe he's going to surprise a lot of people Saturday night.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure you guys are out there. Catch it on YouTube. What's the address again, Mick?
youtube.com/Parker Fury, and you're straight in. Very simple procedure.
Well, I was just checking he actually did know, and yes, as he should do, he does. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Keith.